And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. Up first, I have Michelle, and then we have Kendra for 3. Thanks for letting me be a few minutes late. I'm literally jumping from job to job, per usual, over here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And we can kick it off with Michelle. Oh my gosh, this cat is stuck to me. He is stuck to me like glue. Hi, baby. You're so cute. You're such a good baby. You're such a good Habibi boy, but I have to do readings, honey. I do. I pulled out my tarot vampires because I have had it. Give me a second. I'm holding Gus here. Hi, Michelle. It does say pending, but that's fine. We'll just roll with it and see what happens. Go ahead and post. And if I'm sure we can fix it later if something weird happens. Sometimes that does happen. So no big deal. But I'm going to open it up with a quick prayer and try to get Augustus to lay on this bed behind me so that I can do readings. Hi, honey. You're so pretty, kitty. You good boy? Oh my goodness, everybody loves you. You're an Aries. You just want all the attention, honey, but you can't have all the attention because I have to work so that I can give you a better life and that I can feed you because you guys are very expensive. Okay, let's get into it. Perfect. Okay, cool. I'm waiting for the right question to open this up. So, oh, good boy. I'm just going to roll with it for now. All right. So I have Michelle up. I have Kendra for 3. If you're called to donate, let me know. Everyone take a deep breath. All right. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. I'm going over to your question. Give me one sec. There we go. You know what? I'm going to go to... Oh, so interesting. It says, as part of our security measures, I think they audit certain payments from time to time just to make sure that things are like above board, which they are because I have a business account, but, and I pay all my taxes. You better believe it. So, ow. Yeah, I think they're just reviewing this one. It happens on occasion, so no worries. I'll let you know if for some reason it gets weird or funky, but usually it resolves like within a week, but we'll see. Okay. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so that I can deliver messages for the greater good. I call in legions of angels to protect everyone who is receiving messages today on this channel. We call in Archangel Michael to protect us. Show us the truth. Show us the light. Spirit, please help me connect them to exactly what they need to know today. And so it is. Thank you so much. All right. I'm feeling good. Let's do it. Crap. Now I can't get your... I can only see... It won't let me open your whole message. Let me try one more time. It's not letting me read it. So you could either type it again. I'm so sorry. But because it's like pending, I can't. I can only read the first 2 sentences in the app. Sorry. But I see that it's about your car, but the rest of it's cut off. Thank you so much. All right. Since I got my car, I noticed weird fingerprints on the hood. On Thursday, I saw, ooh, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Penny. Scratches on the hood. I installed cameras. Who is doing this and why did it? Okay, so did you get like a dash cam? I actually need to get one. My friend has one and she loves it. People are really, it is sad that like this is the world that we live in. I will also say in the same breath, desperate people do desperate things. But when vandalism's a different ball game though. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's garbage man, any info, let's take a look. Who is doing this? Who is doing this? Spirit, show me in the first row. Who is doing this to Michelle? I'm going to start here. Who is doing this to Michelle? Who is doing this to Michelle? Who is doing this? Okay. There is somebody, all I can do, I don't know if this is going to resonate for you. All I can do is deliver the information that I'm getting, entertainment purposes only. I have the 11th house of friendship and Aquarius, which is also the sign of friendship, and Jupiter. Honey, I'm so sorry you can't be our friend right now on this reading. Okay. Did I have 4 cards down here? Sorry, my cat. Frickin'. Did I have only 3 cards on the table and then he jumped on the table? Okay. Let me pull more. Gus. This is someone that you know. This is someone who knows you on some level. Only 3. Okay. Sorry. This is someone that you know. This could be 2 things. This could be someone where a friendship has fizzled, or this could be someone that you previously dated, maybe even casually, and kind of ended things with. Entertainment purposes only. This is what I'm getting. It feels personal because I don't think it's a neighbor. I think this is somebody who you knew at one time. So I am, but the 11th house of friendship, this could be someone that you used to be friends with. This could be a Pisces. We have the moon here. This is, we're not dealing, entertainment purposes only, we're not dealing with somebody who is mentally well. This could also be somebody who you don't keep up with them anymore, but they kind of watch you, which sounds scarier than it probably actually is. The Tower. Did you have a friendship that broke up that you can recall? I'm picking up, because if it was a neighbor, I would have got the 3rd or 4th house. And I also have the 2 of Cups, which talks about like some type of partnership. In the Tower, like something, the Tower and the Moon, someone who's confused, something that broke down. We have the Devil. This is someone who is taking out their anger or potential jealousy or rage on you. This is misdirected anger. But this, I will also say that this is not your fault. We have the Queen of Swords. How long has this been going on? How long has this been going on? Same. No, same. But it doesn't mean that this, what the hell? For a year? This is somebody who knows you. Are they doing it to any of the other vehicles? Yeah, you are being targeted by someone that you used to know. This could even be like a former coworker, someone that you were friends with, or someone who thought that you, since the drink was put on my car Thursday, I installed the camera. Good. I would say this is someone who thought that they were your friend, and maybe they misread you. So someone who is a little bit delusional, like not mentally well, but they are targeting you specifically here. I don't think it'll escalate other than, like, you know what I mean? Like beyond that. I'm glad that you got the camera, because then you can, take more action here. We have the Three of Pentacles. It could be like a former colleague or someone you were like casual acquaintances with that is not mentally well, that is like just being weird with you. Also, is it a male? We have the Queen of Swords. I'm going to clarify on this. This is weird reading. You will come out on top here, Spirit. I'm going to pull more tarot instead of oracle, rather, if that's fine. I want to know. Will she catch them? Yes, I do think you will. I think you will. It will be illuminated. We have the Hermit. The Hermit is shining his light. This is a battle of intellect with which that other person doesn't have much of. Is this a male or a female? Spirit, show me. Is this a male or a female? I was actually picking up female initially, so I'm going to go with that. I have two queens, and so I'm going to lean with a female. Did you see the drink? So someone spilled the drink on the car. Does the dash cam record even, which I need to ask my friends who have them. You know what? I need to just order one. Maybe I'll do that soon, because I think this is my sign. This could be happening at work. Or it's someone who you thought was a friend or someone who is an acquaintance. Maybe they no longer work there, but they know your car. Oh, you have a home camera. Got it. Yeah. So we have the Hierophant. It could be someone that you were friends with at work or an acquaintance through work, which kind of sounds like it makes more sense, especially if you didn't have like a falling out with someone. I don't think this person may not work there anymore, or they're very like aloof and distant. Yes. I mean, I have the Hierophant, but let's see what else. I think it could be happening at work with the Empress and the Hierophant here. because those are cards of like growth. The Hierophant can represent organizations, so that's where I'm going to land here. I think it's happening at work. I think it's a female. It's someone that you were either an acquaintance with or kind of friendly with, and that there's someone who's a little bit unstable and they're doing this to act out. This is something that someone mentally unwell or someone extremely immature would do. We also start with the moon, which is another reason I want to lean into this being a female. But this is someone I don't necessarily think you would expect. I would still keep the camera at home, you know what I'm saying? And like, just so that you can eliminate that. But I feel like it's happening at work. Ugh. I think you will catch them. And I think I'm so sorry. This is not the usual reading that we do for you, Michelle. I'm so sorry you're dealing with this. I think it's happening at work. Do you have a secure parking lot at work? Do you know if they have security cameras? You could ask, like, when you discovered it, because, you know, sometimes if you walk out of work and you're exhausted and you're packing up all your stuff, you know, you walk to your car, you may not notice it until, you know, the next morning or whatever, or maybe while you were driving or something, you noticed it. But I would ask work if they have a security camera of where your car was on that day so that you could take a look at it. We do, but it only covers one spot. I would park right in front of that. You're welcome. So sorry to hear that. But keep us posted. I feel like you know of this person, or you know this person on a certain, like if someone told you this person's name, it would also be surprising of like, what? People in the workplace do like crazy stuff too though, so keep me posted on if you catch this person on camera and figure out what's going on. Yeah, I mean, singled out vandalism is usually personal, is what it's where my mind's going on this one right now. All right, up next I have Kendra for 3. Oh yeah. All right, up next I have Kendra for 3, and I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Kendra, you crack me up. I already saw your questions, so thank you so much. I don't think you're able to jump on the live, but we will. Let me get going here, and then I will timestamp you. Let me put this in my notes so I can timestamp you later. All right, we are going to timestamp Kendra at 19 minutes. 19 minutes. Let's do it. All right, Spirit, let's see what's going on with Kendra. Now, first question is, hold on, I gotta go to the email. Sorry, guys. I talked to Tyrell today. I mentioned how I saw a movie and got dinner with a guy, and he said that sounds like a date. And I just said I'm going with the flow, and I think the guy likes me. How did he feel about me going on my date? Was he jealous? Was he jealous, Spirit? Was he jealous? Was he jealous? I'm going to pull from over here. Devil. Here's the thing, girl. Don't let him play. Oh, he is attracted to you. Yeah. Also, hold on. Don't let him play like he has other people in the wings, by the way. You have a roster, he has a roster. Just remember that, honey. Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. We got the 7 of Pentacles. Yes! I do think he's a little jealous. We have the Page of Cups. It definitely kind of, he felt some kind of way about it. He kind of felt small about it. We have Justice here. The 3 of Cups can be a card of gossip. It can be a card of jealousy. It can also be a card of like third-party cheating, which, you know, you guys are just friends at this point, so it's not there, but there's something, it's the card of tea, right? It can also be a card of, it just really depends on the context here. But I take it as both of you guys have rosters, and with, you know, the Page of Cups here, I think he's a little like, I wonder if I can get on that roster. With Death and the Devil, and I did read some of your other questions, so I feel like I wonder if he is planning on potentially making a move later on. But to answer your question, yes. He thinks that you're very attractive, and he thinks that you have value. You are tempting to him. 3 of Wands. Is this something that I could make happen? But I have to wait for it. 7 of Pentacles. This would take me a long time to figure out, to execute. Spirit, show me what else. Oops. Mercury in the 4th house. Mercury and Gemini in the 4th house. The more you talk to him, the more comfortable he's going to get. So I would keep the communication open. But yeah, I think he was he like super angry, upset, mad? No, but I think he was like, man, I wish I could have done that. You know what I mean? But the more you talk to him, the more comfortable he's going to be with you. Mercury, Gemini in the 4th house. 4th house is about home and comfort, and I think with the communication, things could get stronger over time. All right, Spirit, show me. You know what? Maybe I will use this vampire deck for you today. Spirit, what's the next question? Question number 2. Tyrell mentioned that he might be leaving his job to do something he's more passionate about because he's starting to hate this job. What are his intentions with me if he leaves? What are his intentions? I'm gonna go to this deck. Welcome in, guys. Spirit, show me Tyrell's intentions with Kendra if he leaves that job. I will say, here we got the Devil again. He is attracted to you. Here's the deal. I do have a little bit of a pause with him. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he has a little bit of player vibes, and so I would let him really work for it. I would not give in to him easy, because I feel like if the connection comes too easy, he could ghost or bail here with the Hermit. Yeah, so the 5 of Wands, I think what would happen is I think he would get your number. I think you guys would be friendly. I think you would start hanging out. I feel like he could potentially be a little bit of a game player and maybe love bomb a little bit. I don't like this 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups devil energy. It's like, are you in or are you out? What are we doing? Why are you... It smells a little bit inconsistent to me, which I don't love. I think that he is into you physically, and so that's definitely driving things, but you know, would he want something more? Spirit, show me, what are his intentions? What are his intentions? He definitely wants to go make more money somewhere else, but I feel like I don't want to talk bad about this man. We got Neptune. What are his number one priority in life right now is money. It is not love. It is the second house, Neptune and Scorpio. I also feel like if you notice that he ever talks about like anything grandiose, let that also be like a red flag. If he's one of those people that always like talk, but like doesn't make anything real or tangible, that should be another sign that he may not be like the most stand-up guy. But I do think that he would pursue you, chat with you, go out with you, but I don't know that he's emotionally available for a real commitment right now. Very focused on money right now too, but not the most practical guy. I think he's got energy and he's got ideas, but he needs to like ground that energy a little bit. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, Spirit, show me what else. Show me what else here. Okay, I'm going to use the vampire deck. This will be fun. Good morning. It's been a long time. Okay, I got to warm this deck up real quick. It's been a minute. I love a strong card stock. I got another deck recently, which I'm being selfish with, and the card stock is not great, but anywho, who's flipping out? 10 of Pentacles. Okay. How was he thinking and feeling about me today? He was biting his lips. I was curious if he was checking me out. What was he thinking and feeling about Kendra today? What was he thinking and feeling about Kendra today? Emperor. 2 of Cups. Page of Cups. I don't know why I don't keep this out year round. 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Which I think fell out of the deck earlier, right? He's attracted to you, and I think that he's very curious about you. He feels like you guys could be compatible, and he's trying to figure out... He is holding himself back from making a move, I think, because of the work stuff. The Four of Swords is a time of, like, rest, so this is him, like, holding back. But the Magician, like, he's thinking about it. He thinks that you are, he feels like you come off as, you know, this daughter of girls. He feels like you come off very feminine, very delicate here, and almost like pure, like, which I feel like very feminine, very pure, that which he finds extremely attractive here with the 2 of Cups. The Emperor, I feel like he's super drawn to you. You're that Aries energy, which is also, you know, Emperor energy. He's super drawn to you. He's super attracted. Seven of Pentacles, again, holding off on making a move here. 10 of Pentacles, I think he was trying to think of a plan for when you guys, if he does leave, like how he would approach that. So he probably would just get your number, you guys would hang out, and then see where things go from there. Just because he's thinking about it doesn't mean that it's going to be like a perfect thing forever. I want you to manage any expectation here because you need to watch his behavior over time, right? But yeah, Four of Swords. He's thinking about it, but he's holding back on making his move. I see that again in this reading. But yeah, he was thinking about what it would be like to be with you and to go out with you, talk to you, get to know you more. Nine of Wands and Five of Swords. Can he really... He's attracted to you and he wants it, but can he actually follow through? You know what I'm saying? I want to see if there's anything else I want to say about her. He finds you attractive. He thinks your outfits are attractive. And just your overall vibe, he finds very like feminine and delicate. And he was just thinking like, man, he thinks about things he could do physically with you. He thinks about things you guys could do outside of work. And he's thinking, you know, maybe in the future at some point. But the Seven of Pentacles says time has to pass and this isn't going to happen right away. So Four of Swords, like he has to hold back from making things happen. The Magician. Let me see what else. I have fourth house with him again. I do think he feels comfortable with you, which is, Mars and Taurus. Good to know. He'll probably make his moves on the slower side. Taurus is, and we have Mars, which is the masculine in Taurus. Taurus men typically move slower when it comes to, you know, romantic endeavors. And so that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't think he's going to like rush into this. I think he kind of wants to build tension. But yeah, I'll just say he's feeling excited. He's feeling excited. I think he is picking up that you might be attracted to him too, and so there's definitely a tension and a vibe brewing there. So I'm going to leave that with you. In Spirit's blessing. All right. Anyone else here? I think I forgot to post this today, which is probably why we are not busy, but that's okay. Because maybe I'll just take a break and live my life. Anyone else here? If not, I will go in peace. It's kind of a gloomy day here. It's been freaking dark out all day, which is so weird. But even when I woke up, I was like, girl, what time is it? But all right, I don't think anyone's here, so I'm gonna roll out and I will see you guys in
Why are you looking at me like that?
the next one. All right. Bye.